Okay, so let's go over our notes for conjunctions. Conjunctions are connector words and they connect clauses or phrases. Examples of conjunctions include and but. Here's a sentence using and. They are reading and writing. Okay, so you're going to want to remember your fanboys. It's a great way to remember the coordinating conjunctions, though. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so are all coordinating conjunctions. Now, for this class, we're in a slightly different situation. As I keep repeating, I'm just trying to get you ready for academic study, and I'm just trying to give you the basic grammar that you need. So for me and for this class, I think that if you understand how to use and, but, and or well, then I am happy. For coordinating conjunctions, here's one formula. You have an independent clause plus a coordinating conjunction plus an independent clause. So here's an example. Melissa made a cake. Notice the comma, and that's your coordinating conjunction. She said that no one could eat it, which is an independent clause. Melissa made a cake, and she said that no one could eat it. Here's another formula using coordinating conjunctions. You have an independent clause plus a coordinating conjunction plus a dependent clause. Example, Tom saw the cake and stole it. Use and when making a list. Example, the police had to arrest Tom, find the cake, and throw him in prison. So another good way to think of lists is like a grocery list. So you might, an example that we used in class was Tom bought flour, sugar, and butter. You use but as a contrast. Tom wanted another cake, but he was not allowed. Subordinate conjunctions. In my thinking, subordinate conjunctions are the most difficult of the three types that we will talk about today. Examples of subordinate conjunctions include if, after, although, because. And there are more. For a subordinate conjunction, you need two clauses. One needs to be a main and one needs to be a dependent. If, after, although, and because usually create dependent clauses. Here's an example. Although we all love cake, we cannot just steal it from others. Although is our subordinate conjunction in that example. Then the dependent clause is although we all love cake, comma. Conjunctive adverbs, consequently, conversely, finally, furthermore, however, nevertheless, similarly, and therefore. Conjunctive adverbs can join two independent clauses, but the difference between a conjunctive adverb and a coordinating conjunction is that you need a period or a semicolon. Here's an example. Many people assume they understand conjunctions, period. However, comma, many of those people have plenty to learn. Last point about conjunctive adverbs is that they can appear at the beginning, the middle, or the end of a sentence. She thought the cake looked terrible. Now there are three ways we can add to that information. However, the cake tasted delicious. The cake, however, tasted delicious. The cake tasted delicious, however. Now, for academic writing, usually the conjunctive adverb is going to come at the beginning of the sentence. If we're talking about dialogue or conversation, putting a conjunctive adverb in the middle is a nice strategy too.